Hi everyone, welcome to FARROWT Reads. Today I'm going to be doing a pick a pile, pick a card, however you want to take it as. What is mysterious about you? I thought this would be a cool topic to do because, I'm introverted, so this has taken a lot to begin a YouTube channel. This is a personal, spiritual journey of mine that I'm inviting you all to be a part of. Discovering myself, rediscovering and getting back into the tarot, back into astrology, back into my crystals and gems. I mean, this didn't just happen overnight. This has been a progression where it never really truly went away, but I never applied myself as you see me doing now. So I welcome you to watch and see the process of when someone just begins their journey and actually challenges themselves. And part of me going through my journey before I even began, and people would see aspects of myself when I would talk about, esoteric or Gnostic or hidden knowledge, anything that goes outside of the realm of conventional or organized religion or beliefs, looking into deeper matters, I would always be called mysterious. I never felt mysterious. In fact, I felt like I had a lot of problems. And that's a lot of us, whether we're comfortable revealing our deep-seated beliefs and questioning and then invalidating or validating what we're thinking, the journey, the information that we seek, and then utilizing it to go and build upon and practice and really hone and discover what our innate abilities are individualistically, if you could follow that. I tried to get it out the best way I could. However, some people may still get lost. But if you follow me, great. If you don't, well, that's part of this. So yeah, we're going to be doing what is mysterious about you. If you've been called mysterious, it's really just about other people viewing you as doing something hidden and more capable of them. And they're curious. But oftentimes, whenever you do find out someone is thinking or viewing you from their perspective as mysterious, it's not the way we want it to be. So there's different variations throughout my life. I've been told I was mysterious, and for a different array of reasons. Most I do not agree with, but that's how people view me, and I take that in and I build upon it, and I challenge myself, as I hope you all do, as I do, and we all do, because this is what life is about. And forgive my setup, for some reason, my camera, it has this, it's not as clear as I would like it to be, but it just feels that spirit is here and wants to deliver messages to you. So if you're crossing this channel, these messages are for you. So this is what I'm about. I do tarot readings. I'm a work in progress. When I have the confidence enough, and if you all are interested, I will be providing free tarot readings, and that will be in the weeks to come. So check that out. Take a look out for that. You'll know when that'll be coming around the corner, when I finally organize my playlists. So I'm a tarot reader. This is all, I have fun ones, controversial ones, serious ones, and come along with me. So if you're down with this, cool. Check these awesome messages out. So what is mysterious about you? We have pile 1 right here. We have pile 2. And we have pile 3. And this reading is about, the mysteriousness of you. And whether you agree with it or not, it's going to provide insight into you, and maybe it'll be a pleasant surprise, and if it's not a pleasant surprise, go check out a different pile. Check out the timestamps below. Don't take this too serious. It's a general read, and keep in mind there are thousands, if not millions, of viewpoints, energies, pick up on that have different perspectives of that of our own. And this is part of it. Going through the journey, learning different versions of ourselves through the eyes of others, because we are also others as well. So let's get into this. I hope you chose your stone. Please forward to the timestamp below that is according to it. We'll go ahead and move pile 3. Move pile 2 and focus on pile 1. Okay, so if you chose pile 1, one of my favorite stones I use to identify piles, so you'll always see it from time to time, every 5 videos or so, if not fewer. And let's get into this. So card 1 is going to represent your life experiences, the build up to why you're even called mysterious or perceived as mysterious. And you have the 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups, this card, it's a young man, young gentleman. And of course, this works both ways. If I interchange he or she or they, take it as it resonates. I start talking fast, I noticed, as I've become accustomed to recording these readings. So I hope you follow along with me and you get me. But I am picking up on a male energy specifically. However, you can be female. And this is about the vision quest. And the vision quest, that comes from Native Americans. And when the adolescents or around the puberty stage, they do a rite of passage and they send the youth out to the wilderness. And they're alone for days. And part of that is so they can tap into their ancestors, their own spiritual guidance, to be guided by the elements and to know that the elements have spirits, but how and when and why and where, that's what the youth, they go into the wilderness and they bring it all together and they learn how to do it on their own. And that's what this card is about. In fact, with the spray painting, it's, the word says nomad. So as a adolescent yourself, with your life, whether you're going through this right now, you could be adolescent in your teens, early 20s, but the mentality, you could be older as well. There's an exception for that. I pick up on a couple of those energies. So getting back to the adolescent area in your life experience as a young one, 15, 16, maybe even younger. I've heard of stories, children being like 12 and they're on the streets by choice, running away when their parents are right there, usually over strictness, over controlling, and it causes people like you to flee, or individuals like you to flee. But part of that, so yes, I'm picking up on like a runaway group, your runaway children, where you've left the house and it was by choice, but you felt like it was forced. But as you look back and you look in hindsight and reflection, it was your choice. And I'm picking up that some of you do not regret it. And some of you wish that you could alter time and go back and manipulate it. But whatever the case of your reflection regarding that, it was all meant to be. It was all meant to be your experiences. There are no right or wrong. It's the path for your own experiences to build upon. Your path regarding this with your vision quest, it's all these feelings. All these cups harbor some kind of feeling or emotion or adventure or just any resource to help you guide your emotions. Unfortunately, with the beginning of the vision quest, it's like we're the fool. You got high hopes, you're out there just traveling, you don't know, it's like luck comes your way, or all the destruction, and you're walking in just a bunch of pine needles, and you can't find the key to get to the or to the cottage door right ahead of you for you to get some fresh water or something. I don't know. It's very, I don't see, I'm picking up on a forestry in a way, but I was supposed to stay on the topic of the desert, and that's the way that this kind of works. I can't help what comes in, so I'm getting that. I'm going to focus on the desert energy that I'm picking up on, only because I cannot describe the forestry as well as I can in the desert. So, for example, when you're out in the desert and you're camping and you're doing it all alone, you know, a fresh individual that is very optimistic about their journey, they're challenged, they know they can prevail, they're a competitor, and then they get out there and they just see nothing. There's nothing. It's like they accidentally, it's like in the beginning of the journey, you're out discovering, trying to tap into the spirituality to guide you to naturally look and perform novel ideas of, okay, I remember how to start a campfire, but how do I do it with just this rock, and this type of stick won't do it, and this wood is just too petrified to start anything. So it's bringing resources together, not knowing or identifying resources when you're out on your vision quest, and then not misappropriating resources. That's what this cup is about. So it's almost like you're always choosing or knocking over what you need, and just being misguided and then confused. And this goes for the city as well. I mean, it's not like you have to go roaming around in the desert being a vision quest. That's an example. A lot of people live in cities now, or not live in cities. Of course, a lot of people live in cities. What I'm talking about is when you're actually, you know, leaving the nest of your parents or leaving the dependency, like you're becoming independent in a world that's a jungle to you. You think you got it, and then now you're literally on your own. Do you got it? And in the past regarding this, see, you went through a lot of learning. Your life experience has done a lot of learning through this journey. I like to call it a vision quest. I call it a spiritual quest. But you've gained a lot of ideas that, you know, they come to you, but then they seem to fly away. And then items that you need, they're lost, or they're impossible to get to. If you need documents for a job and it's like, oh, it's in storage 3 states away, how am I going to get it? I never scanned it, I never uploaded it, I never took a picture. So it's just odd circumstances like that. But we need those kind of things. We must be challenged, and to be happy. In order to be happy in the midst of being challenged, you got to let everything go and fall into place. And I mean, you got the hand on your head. It's like, just calm that worry. Just let it go. Let it go. This is a challenge. You're in the middle of a challenge, and you got this. I mean, we all experience mistakes, but we all overcome them as well. So this was part of your life experience that led into you becoming what is so mysterious about you. So this card, you got the 8 of Swords. So with your life experience, venturing and journeying out on your own has led you to the 8 of Swords. And this is how you ended up where you are. You're beautiful. I mean, look at this. Is a queen. This is a queen. And this is how people view you. A mysterious queen. However, she's naked under that blanket. Now, why would a big queen be naked under that? It's like she's waiting. So what's going on here? So now we're in the present. People view you as this mysterious, beautiful woman or man. But it's not that they're picking this up on you. This is how they literally view you, based on your life experiences leading up to the present, of how people, what is most mysterious about you is that you're always involved in no-win situations. And in spite of your no-win situations, and it goes back to here, it's like you're still learning what works, what doesn't work for your life. And like you're always caught in a no-win situation. It's like you have to exhaust everything that doesn't work. And it's like, finally, done. The only way up, the only way is up now. Excuse me. But you maintain dignity and respect in spite of your situation. So it's almost like I'm picking up that you're involved with some type of relationship that puts you down, or it's like you're with someone where it's like, hey, I brought you into this royalty, and they don't appreciate that, and they don't even recognize it probably, but you do, and you stay quiet. You maintain your dignity, and other people, they view this and they see this. It's like they see what happens with you and your relationships, whether it's just you and your partner, or you and a friend, or you and a parental relationship, whatever relationship it is, people view it like you're mysterious, because in spite of everything, in spite of your previous life choices, in spite of your success, in spite of your beauty, in spite of everything, you still hold your head proud. You still hold strong and steadfast. You maintain grace and beauty doing it. That is what is so mysterious about you. So you could be a Gemini, Aquarius, or a Libra. Stronger Gemini energy. That could be you. So let's get into the next card. So based on people's view of your mystery, I wanted to add this in there. When people view you as mysterious or hidden or secretive, they get a glimpse. They formulate a glimpse of how you're going to be in the future. And that's what this card is about. Like how you are going to prevail if things are working against you or for you. Not that that matters. I just wanted to pull a card for that and take it into note. And you got the Lovers. So people view you as, in the future, you're going to be tempted. You're going to be offered partnership. It's like they see you as you've exhausted everything and there's nothing yet for you in the future but blooming. And look, it's like you dye your hair in the future or something. You got this beautiful dark man coming after you. And in the back you have Lilith, all wrapped in knowledge, and the emerging, transforming butterflies right here. And then the blue sphere just reminds me of spirit and voice. And then the beaming sun rising. It's like you got nothing but brightness in your future from what they gather. So people view your mystery as a choice or a decision, and they view you as partnership, like you're going to have a partnership, and a successful one. The Lovers card is a very successful card for lovers and relationships. And let's get into your final card. And this is based, you got the King of Swords. So you got strong sword energy. Even though that's not the Queen of Swords, she's a queen. And you got 2 8s. So keep that in mind. You keep seeing 8s. You're just tapped into your mystery. But there's angel messages in that. And you got the King of Swords. This is, to me, not to me, but the King of Swords, I want to say he's mastering his emotions. He's the protector. He's endured. He's on an electric chair. He can withstand. He can tolerate pain. And that's where you are in the future. All your emotions you can tolerate. You've been through, that's what you're going through right now, mysterious one. You're exhausting every possible aspect of what you feel is negative in your life. You're exhausting, you're feeling the pain. That way in the future, you're unstoppable. Emotions can't get in the way of you. Your feeling can't be triggered. Your feelings can't be triggered. And you got the bamboo right there protecting his domain, the community, family, citizens. It's like you're the type of person that, I mean, you're either you guard your family, you protect your family, but then if you're in a leadership role regarding your career, you're high on that list. So if you're a manager, you protect your not superiors, you protect your coworkers, you protect the people below you. So, and it goes higher, higher, and higher. Whoever you're responsible over, you're going to protect them fiercely because you're honorable, you're respectful, you know the experiences of being down. You've exhausted them. And you've gone through the pain. So now you're just going to use your intellect in the future to grow and to prosper. You believe every human being is born equal. And there's a responsibility to raise children into responsibility, capable adults and citizens. This is you. And then it makes sense from your life experiences, because as a young buck, you went out on your own, whether it was the city, some kind of mountain range in Alaska where you're venturing out, doing a new project, or what have you, Montana. I mean, those are the two main that just popped into my head. Even Idaho. How did that pop into my head? Now, in the future, in the King of Swords, it makes sense. And this in between, your mystery is, it's still going to be there when you enter that king energy. It's still going to be there. And that's awesome. Because when I get old, I want to still harness that mysterious energy. So congratulations, Pile 1. I hope this resonated. I hope you took to it. And I hope it pleased you. I hope you enjoyed it. And there's nothing really much else to say. Just you're going to be a king in the future, harnessing that energy, all intellectual and downright taking care of people, treating human beings as human beings. So hope you like this, and please subscribe, please like, please comment below, and I'll check you guys out next time. I'll leave that stone. Okay, now on to pile 2, if you chose this stone. And you have the 5 of Cups upside down. Now we're going into what is mysterious about you. And the 5 of Cups, we're getting into your life experiences that led up, that's leading to why or what is mysterious about you. And the 5 of Cups represents, ups reversed, is deep compassion and empathy. You use grief as a force for good in your past life experience. And this could be all the way up until yesterday. And your cup, the vessel of it, it's, you carve your cup deep. You have depth to your emotions because you want more space to hold this water of wonder and grace and joy. So why does that make you so mysterious? You know what that card is? That's the devil. You're mysterious because of the devil. I don't mean that like that. It just means that you're very lavish, you're into materialism, and you could just be experiencing too much of a good thing. But that's what it's about. That's why people think you're so mysterious. I mean, how can you have all this compassion and empathy, you know, what people know you for? And however, I'm not getting a clear picture of how you attain that. But as for the present moment of you being, it's mysterious why you're so lavish and so into material things when you are so grounded and into people and you touch base. You are able to connect with people, and people think of the stereotype of what you represent. The stereotype of maybe, well, I would think that you would be more bohemian and you would have like dreads or braids, or just have like messy hair and just not really always be a vegan and wear hemp clothes. Like, people put you in a box, they stereotype you because the way you're able to connect, like, it's unworldly, it's unreal. You have compassion, you empathize on a deeper level with people. And for the fact that you come out in like Gucci Prada wearing shoes or something, or like decked out suits, or it may not even be that, it's just the quality and the priciness of your luxury that you like to be comfortable in. It's mysterious to them. And I mean, I've experienced people like that. So it is a bit mysterious. How can you be so empathetic, yet you want to drive like a Maserati and wear like a $30,000 suit and just withdraw your money from the bank and carry $10,000 around in your wallet? It's like, nah. Calm it down. And I'm exaggerating. I mean, I think I've only met a couple people that are like that. And they're not compassionate. It's not anywhere they're not mysterious. It's read on the wall. That's what you get, point blank people. But the point I'm trying to make is that people are just very mystified on those two very different versions of yourself. So when they think about you in the future, and I put this question or this in there because usually when people, judge us or critique us or observe us in a certain way, there are also hindsightedly or subconsciously, there's a picture that emits in their mind for a fraction of a second. And it's like they picture like, oh, because they're like this, mysterious in this aspect right now, this is how they'll be in the future. So let's see like what they would think. And you got the 6 of Wands. And they just view, this is just about victory and success. This is a woman. I mean, she's holding a man's head there. So the story about that, I'll keep it short and sweet, is just about, I can't remember if she was being forced to marry, but she did not want to abide with what was going on. So she got her man drunk or subdued him and basically took his head off. And then she went parading around the townspeople and warned any man, don't be forcing me what to do. And then she lived the rest of her life with her maiden serving her. So that's nothing what I get regarding this reading regarding you. The point of that is that you're going to do what you will. This is how people view you in the future. You're going to do what you will. No one's going to tell you how to do it, when to do it, why, how, whatever, because you own yourself and you'll do your own decisions. You have a strong energy. But let's take a look at what will actually happen regarding you and your mystery in the future. And you got the Princess of Swords. So in the future, you really rule out inconsistencies and you deliver powerful arguments. You fight. You're probably already into this, but you're actually going to execute it in the future. So like you daydream a lot about being like a social justice warrior and all the injustices of what you perceive in your world. And you want to make everything righteous and supreme and almost like Robin Hood, take from the rich, give to the poor. However, it's not grounded in reality. And the sense that I pick up regarding this card is that in the future, you actually do want to do work and you want to do it unbiasedly. So you research And you do come down from being so high up here, conquering the city, conquering who you perceive are the bad people, bad corporations, and you bring it down to a level that's realistic. And you basically become ready to explore. And then you re-examine your own questions of philosophy. So it's almost like you're completing a cycle right here, and then you begin a new one, a new life cycle, a new beginning of the major arcana. That's what I get. I mean, I know the cards are not continuing, but that'd be pretty awesome. That's what I'm picking up on the energies, is that in the future you're going to apply yourself, whether it's just getting, like there's a lady that is hiring people to help her organize food bags, and then she wants to formulate ideas for resources to help the homeless in our community. And she put out an ad that she's hiring people to do this like 4 hours a day, and she's willing to pay them. And it's like, that's something that this group, I can picture you doing in the future, not only because you want to or you have the means, but that's your desire. You really feel that you'll make an impact, and that's your call for justice, the social justice warrior. But it'll be in your own way. I just used an example, and that's beautiful. That is really beautiful. Mysterious one. Getting dealt the devil card, and then they're just wanting to be a social justice warrior. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I don't know if it was what you intended it to be, but that's what I got for you. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe. Comment below if this resonated or if it didn't resonate. I'll take anything of your comments. I love to hear them, and they seem to stop for a while. So I'll check you guys out next time, pile 2. And on to pile 3. What is mysterious about you, pile 3? You got the 2 of Pentacles reversed. This implies that your previous, or not previous, but your life experience resulting into the present of what is mysterious about you. Your life experience has been unable about coping with uncertain fear and overwhelm. You've developed addictive coping strategies in order to gain control of what you can't in life. So you have this experience of having a difficult time adjusting to fear of, I mean, we're all uncertain of the future. We all never know what's coming. But with you developed an addictive behavior to help you get through it. So this could be a little OCD. Could be stemmed from trauma. But what makes you mysterious about this? Now, this is earth energy. We got pentacles. And this card is representing what is mysterious about you. So you're a charitable person. You restore balance. You like to nurture people. You ultimately go with the flow. It's good. It's good. So this is quite mysterious about you, pile 3, because you have these behaviors to cope with your fear, but then you also are able to nurture and go with the flow. That is very mysterious about you. It's almost like you are convincing yourself to go with the flow and correct your behaviors that you do not favor, and you're trying to choose healthier behaviors, aligned behaviors with friends and family, your own family. Like you're reversing the roles. Like, oh, this is good for me? Okay, I'm going to learn to like it then. I don't like it, but I'm going to learn to like it just because it's good. It's like you do some kind of reverse psychology that's very mysterious about you. And this third card I'm going to show you is about other people when they have a judgment or an observation. There's a split second where they feel that they know where you'll be in the future based on, well, your mysteriousness now. So what would that be? And now you got the sun. So they just think that you'll always be in bliss in the future. Nothing can go wrong with you. Like, you know how to navigate your life. You know how to correct what isn't feeling right or aligned or good with you. You know how to correct that. And you got the passion. It's like you're always in the path of light, and you're always willing to work on yourself so you can work with others. That's quite nice. And now, what will your future actually be with your mysteriousness? You got the sacred clown. So, in the future, with your mysteriousness, you're going to explore your world. You're going to have your pain and your joy, pain, uniting. You're going to be willing to risk big. You're going to risk things of value in your life for the experience of life. So in the future, near future, you're going to be ready to go out and experience. You're going to get out of some kind of monkey mind, and you're ready to go on a journey. That's interesting, because this is what I was picking up for pile 2, that you were going to be the fool again, and you're ready to go on a new life purpose journey, because that's what this card marks. You're beginning your new, a beginning, fresh journey. You've mastered something in your life, probably your behaviors. You quit that noise, quit that negativity, that what wasn't helping you, and then you master it. What's next? A new life lesson. That's you, pile 3. And you are the most mysterious of the bunch. Just because it's like something developed because you were afraid to face fear. Then in the present moment, you restore yourself through others. And it's not in vain. That's the most beautiful. So, all right, pile 3. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it was helpful. I hope you enjoyed listening to it. I hope it resonated. If it didn't, I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe, comment below, and check me out next time. Love and light to you. Bye-bye.